Did the vinegar and water actually work? Watch and see. Welcome to our Harmony home. Here is an update on that table that I was working on. Washed it down with the water and vinegar to try and get the smoke smell out of it. So that was like a while back, many weeks ago. I've since done a bunch of things to it. Took it all the rest of the way apart. I took the little claw feet off of it, and then I bought a sander, sanded down the entire table, and unfortunately all the video from that got deleted off of our camera. So it's okay. So I sanded it all down. Probably took me about 3 hours, and I found out a couple of things. So the tabletop and the bottom section, the two oval pieces, are actually not solid wood. They had the veneer on them. They still sanded down pretty good. I think probably I would have stripped them. I probably should have stripped them. It really took a long time. But anyway, so I got them all sanded down to the veneer, the spindles and the feet, and then the edges of the table. I bought some paint stripper for those, and I put it on there, and then I left it probably about 18 hours. And then my husband and I scraped all of the paint off. I had video of that. That also got deleted. So that probably took us about 2 hours. So with both of us doing it. So if I'd have been doing it by myself, it probably would have been 4, or maybe even a little bit more than 4 hours. So I think he probably did a little bit better stripping than I did. So that's a lot of hours, probably about a total of 9 hours I put into this table. The edges were plastic, not wood. And the only part of it that was solid wood was just the spindles and the feet. So what I wanted to do was get that smoke smell out of it. Then I was gonna stain it this really pretty light stain to match my kitchen table. Well, I actually have it in my breakfast nook, so the breakfast nook table. But the smoke smell is still there, sadly. It didn't actually work, which is a huge bummer. So I could have still stained it and maybe done polyurethane on it, and that might have sealed it in, but I was hoping not to have like the super shiny, and anyway, it wasn't what I wanted. So this is where it is, in a box. So sad. Yeah, and you can see it's actually really pretty wood. Like, that is really nice. Like, even though it's veneer, it would have been really pretty. And here's one of the spindles. And so you can see how nice that wood was. But if I smell it, I mean, I can still smell the smoke. It's so terrible. So I'm very sad about that. And it just means that I'm just not gonna be able to make it have the look that I wanted it to have. So I'm just gonna have to buy a different table for the living room. And this one will just become a project piece. So I'm gonna have to just paint it and fix it up. Should make it usable for somebody else. And if I was looking for a painted table, I would still use it. But unfortunately, since that's not what I was going for that room, it's just not gonna work for me. So sad. So that's the end of my project. In a box, staying in there. Yep, it's just in a box, and that's all I can do with it. Bummer.